Hey, hi, hello, how you doing? Don't reply to that because I can't hear you. Anyways, today I'm gonna be reviewing / giving a score out of 1 to 10 to every single Google browser game. And I know what you're thinking, wow, there's a lot of browser games on Google, but no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Google's games, the Doodle games, the Google games, alright? You know what I mean. The games that are kind of part of the Google browser, and you can just click right on Google and start playing these games. And we're going to go through them, and I'm going to give them a score. Now, is there going to be all of the Google games, No, because some of them I couldn't even play because they're done and over with and they're not on here anymore. Unfortunately, I would like to go back to them, but the ones that I have played will be in this list, and we will go through them and they'll all get a score, and it is also in no particular order. So let's begin. So let's begin with the first one, the most famous one, the one that everyone knows about, the one that people turn off their internet connection to play. Alright, if you don't have an internet connection and you want to play a game and stuff, you play this game. Not really, but we all know that this is the Google offline game. Alright, that's what you either know this as the Google dinosaur game or the Google offline game, because when your Google goes offline, you can play this game from anywhere, on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer, whatever. So, with this simple dinosaur game, you're basically a T-Rex running around in the desert, jumping over cactuses, and you gotta see how long you can not run into a cactus. Pretty simple, pretty addicting, kind of the standard of Google games in my opinion. So, this game will get a 7. It is fun, it's addicting, but there could be better. The next one we got is Google PacMan. Now you might be wondering, what is the difference between Google PacMan and normal PacMan? And for you, I say it has the word Google in it. So if you want Google in your PacMan, then you can play some Google PacMan. I don't really know what to say about this game because, again, it's PacMan. It's classic. Everyone knows about PacMan. Everyone's probably played PacMan. So I'm going to give PacMan, and this is where it might get controversial, I'm going to give PacMan an 8 out of 10 because it is fun, it is addicting, but it's PacMan. There's not much you can do in PacMan. The next game is called Zerg Rush, and I honestly don't know how this game works. I tried it, I could not figure it out. I don't know if it was just there was no instructions. I still have no clue what this game is, but it's called Zerg Rush, and it basically just made a bunch of dots eat the search results and then say GG because you can't click on the search results now. So not very fun. The dots make fun of me, and there's not much to do in it. So I give Zerg Rush a 2 out of 10. Next we got Google Space Invaders. It is Space Invaders, except for, again, the word Google is in the game because it's not a Google game if it doesn't say Google. So it's basically Space Invaders, except for you got a big Google in your way trying to block shots from enemies hitting you and you hitting the enemy, so it makes the game last longer. It's pretty easy, it's pretty simple, and I gotta say it is definitely better than Zerg Rush, better than the Dinosaur T-Rex run game, but about the same as PacMan, so I'm going to give a Google Space Invaders a 8 out of 10. The next one is called Google Underwater. I'm not even sure if this is really a game, but it's something that you can mess with, and there's not really that much to do. It's not that much fun, so it gets about, in fact, I think Zerg Rush might have been more fun, so I'm going to give Google Underwater a 1 out of 10. Pretty basic, pretty boring. Get it out of my face. The next one we have is Quick Draw. It is a drawing game where you have to draw something in under 20 seconds and the AI has to try to guess what you're drawing. So it can be fun. It is definitely funner than the rest of them, and I would give this game a 9 out of 10 because something about drawing a bunch of random topics looking at your drawings and seeing if the AI can guess what you're drawing, and just something about it. It's just pretty fun, and you can probably lose a good amount of time playing this game if you don't have something better to be doing. The next one that we have is Magic Cat Academy, which came out in 2016 during Halloween. So it was a Halloween 2016 game, and I actually remember playing this game a while ago in school when it came out. We actually had a little competition in the computer lab to see who could be the first couple people to beat the game, and I just so happened to be one of them, and I was playing it. It's actually not that difficult, at least replaying it. I remember it being kind of difficult, but it was pretty fun. I almost played through the entire game again because I don't know, something about it just makes it very satisfying to kill the ghost and defeat the bosses, and it's pretty fun. So it's probably the best Google browser game in my opinion so far. And yeah, this game's gonna get a 10 out of 10 from me. It is probably the best of the Google browser games. So that is gonna be all of the Google browser games that I could either think of, find, or can play on the Google browser without downloading something from the Google Play Store that were made by Google. So the best is definitely the Cat Academy Halloween one. That one's probably the most fun and will probably also give you the most challenge. So I would say if you need something to play, you know, some quick fun game to play, you can play the Cat Academy Halloween, and it just so happens to be October, and tomorrow is Halloween. So not only will you have a fun Google game to play, it's also Halloween themed. But anyways, that's all I got to say for this video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment below, tell me what you guys think about these Google browser games, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because you want to be subscribed, and I'll see you guys next time.